Big news from Tigray. Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau a few hours ago issued a statement. The statement seems to be a response to what the Ethiopian PM said in a speech yesterday. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Escalating tensions between Tigray and the federal government of Ethiopia. What did the Prime Minister of Ethiopia say in his speech yesterday? I spoke about it in last night's live chat in a video yesterday. Then, after the speech, Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau issued a statement. We'll have a detailed look at the statement. Before that, another news story from Tigray, which is about revocation of VIP passes issued to some members of Tigrayan elite. These members of Tigrayan elite are now on federal government's side. They are supporting federal government. That is why Tigray interim government has written a letter to the Ethiopian federal government asking the federal government to revoke the VIP passes of around 12 people. Names are mentioned in this letter. VIP passes are issued to members of elite and they get special treatment at government offices, at airports. They don't have to pass through regular scanning, checking, etc. So they are given VIP treatment at some places. The 12 Tigrayans whose names are mentioned are firstly Sadkan, secondly Gita Choreda, Professor Kendea, Bien Makru, Hogos Godofe. There are other names too. One important name is that of Brigadier General Teklai Asheber. It means Teklai Asheber is not with Tigray military, Tigray government. He is in Addis Ababa. He supports anti-TPLF forces. Will the federal government cancel the VIP passes of these 12 people? I think federal government won't cancel the VIP passes, but these 12 people won't be able to enjoy any VIP status in Tigray. Federal government will give them more benefits because they're supporting the federal government of Ethiopia. Now back to main topic, viewers. Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau issued a statement. The statement was issued after Prime Minister of Ethiopia's speech. Why was the statement issued? What is mentioned in it? What did the Prime Minister of Ethiopia say? Firstly, what is this statement about? Well, the statement issued by Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau categorically rejects the process of return of IDPs, which is being led by Gita Choreda federal government and provisional Amhara government in Volkayet, led by Demek Zedu and Shet Damio. Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau, which is Tigray's official communication department, says that IDPs can only return in accordance with Pretoria deal. Allegedly, federal government of Ethiopia is not implementing the Pretoria deal. Federal government is looking up for excuses to stop or to postpone the implementation of Pretoria. What federal government is doing is a violation of Pretoria. The return of IDPs without the willingness of the IDPs, without the knowledge and participation of Tigray government is unacceptable. So IDPs won't return. Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau, through the statement, requested international community and negotiators to step in to solve this issue of return of IDPs and to ensure the territorial integrity of Tigray. This last part is very interesting. Only in the last sentence there is mention of territorial integrity of Tigray. So, firstly, Tigray has now taken a position. Whatever Gita Chorada is doing for the return of IDPs has been rejected by Tigray interim government. IDP is suffering, whether these people are fighting, federal government and Tigray government fighting, and IDP suffering intense in cold, rainy weather. Why did Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau issue this statement after PM speech? Well, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia in his speech gave a hint that he wants Volkai to be controlled by the federal government of Ethiopia. He compared Volkai and Drideva. He said during EPRDF era, Drideva was part of Oromia. Somalis protested against the Drideva being part of Oromia. So Drideva was made a federal entity, and that led to peace between Oromos and Somalis. Then he talked about Volkait. He said 25 years ago, Volkait was part of Gondar. EPRDF made it part of Tigray region. For the last 5 years, Volkait has been controlled by the government, provisional government. It has not been part of Tigray. So he implied that Volkait should be like Dredeva, that Volkait should be controlled by the federal government of Ethiopia. He implied that it was a suggestion, and this is what the federal government seems to be working on to implement this solution in Volkait. That is why immediately after the Prime Minister of Ethiopia's speech, Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau issued a statement. It rejected the process of return of IDPs spearheaded by Gita Chorada. In the last part of this statement of Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau, there is a mention of the territorial integrity of Tigray. Tigray government is now clear that federal government's efforts to ensure the return of IDPs are linked to federal government's plan to make Tigray a federal government controlled territory like Drideva is. That is why this statement has been issued. By the way, I think last night's speech, yesterday's speech rather, by the Ethiopian Prime Minister is going to lead to more escalation of tensions between federal government of Ethiopia and TPLF, Tigray military, Tigray government. Federal government of Ethiopia and Eritrea. You will see there soon, in coming hours, you will see an official response from the Eritrean government and the Tigray interim government, Tigray Population Fund, to the Prime Minister's speech. But I think response has come. Last night's statement by Tigray Communication Affairs Bureau is definitely a response to the PM Abiy's speech. Speech, you will see, create more a conflict in Ethiopia. Those who were hoping that Tigray will retake control of Humera Volkai Sagade, now I think they will have to review their assessment. Amhara groups happy with the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. I mean, if Humera Volkai Sagade turns into an independent zone, federal government controlled independent zone, will that be acceptable to Amhara side? I think Tigray won't accept this solution. Amhara government will accept it. The groups in Amhara who have been fighting for Volkayat to be part of Amhara, I think they might accept the solution. Colonel Demakazadu and others, that is why they're not supporting Fanos in Amhara. Colonel is only concerned about Volkayat Marasagade. That is why he hasn't supported Fanos of Amhara. Fanos of Amhara are not happy with the Colonel. Colonel only wants solution of Volkayat, whether it's controlled by Amharas or federal government backed Amharas. Thanks for watching.